How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach. He'll face this man. He is Smokin Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
He is the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. Smokin Joe Frazier, his 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
Look at this, these fights are so up for it. Look at them.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin Joe Frazier.
An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Todd, the heat is on.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
And there's the bell for round 1. Hey, those punches add up. Ooh, that punch hurt him. Joe Frazier shocked Muhammad Ali in their first fight, but then, of course, Ali came back and won their second and third fights. Can Frazier equal things up here in this one?
They've got to get it right. The 3rd time through, Ali had to punch the fight out of Frazier. Ali was known to be said that it's the closest to death he's ever been in the ring with Frazier. Frazier just had so much. He wouldn't let go, but Ali, he pulled it off again. These boys are gonna do it again for a 4th time. Why? I know why the coaches don't want to do it, the family don't want to do it, but this is fighters' pride. This fight, again, this is what our history is made about.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That left counter was perfectly timed. Catch and shoot. And he fails to score with that left hook. Good counter right hand again. He blocks the right uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. And there's the bell for round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Punch, counter punch. They both want a knockout, you can tell. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Good counter punch. Back and forth they go. The perfect counter lands. That's another scoring shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You got to swarm on your case. You know you got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop. Oh man, you got to swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. And a counter left. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Nice exchange here from both men. Let's see if these two heavyweights decide to exchange bombs early or decide to box a little bit.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Missed him with that uppercut. Nice counter punch. Big left there, but misses. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Both of these men showing exception. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. Here we go to the fourth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Right punch. Nice counter shot. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. He threw the hook, didn't land. He misses with that jab. Perfect punch. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
And he misses with the left uppercut. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Why aren't they keeping their gloves up?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Neither man really defending themselves. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell for round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
And he just misses with that jab. That left hook misses. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Here we go, it's round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around? That left counterpunch will score. He got out of the way of that right hook. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. That left shot lands. That one lands. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And there's the bell for round 8. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice job landing with that right hand counter. That counter shot lands. These two fighters are made for one another. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds, because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missing with the left uppercut. Nice exchange here from both men. This fighter has not shown us much defense at all. Good left counter that lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. And there's the bell for round 9. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Not a lot of defense here at all. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Just misses with that uppercut. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
That punch lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Left counter scores. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And here comes the 10th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? That punch landed. Counter right. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Nice counter shot. He misses with that jab. Great counter right hand there. Why aren't they defending? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. Let's start 11. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Both men step back for just a moment. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Hope this fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna find out.
Neither man really defending themselves. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. And there's the bell to start round 12. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive. There's a counter shot. That one will count. Beautiful counter punch. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
What a punch. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice punch. Nice punch. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Good counter-punching for both these athletes. Not the way either one of these fighters hoped it would go, but they can't be too upset. No one loses here. This fight's a draw.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner, but eventually these guys are going to have to do it all over again. A draw. Suck it up, Buttercup.